complaining, Festus. Yeah, what up? We're here. We are here with me and my brother Festus. While we're driving back home. And so far, so good, guys. So far, so good. By the way, thank you for all the encouragement we have received through your messages, through Instagram, through YouTube message. And yeah, we're so encouraged that this is doing so good, right, Festus?
Yeah, thanks everyone. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I just receive all the time like emails like, who is that guy driving? What's his name? Is he gay?
Is it?
I said, no, he's just my friend. He's Christian, born again, really manly guy. Really, really manly guy. He goes to the gym, develop a mustache and everything. And he's not single, buddies, not single. So
Taken, guys. Oh,
yeah,
girls.
I'm sorry. Glory to Jesus. Cut. When we record this again, you're straight, okay?
Straight.
You're straight.
Taken, girls.
Okay. Taking girls. Yeah.
Are you laughing at it?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
The name of everybody who was in the manger. In the name of the
Everyone who was in
in the manger.
Oh,
You know, Mary, Joseph, Jesus, and all the animals there.
animals.
Yeah, everybody was there. Praying for Festus right now for identity, right identity, for God to enlighten him into what's right. Yeah.
I'm straight, man.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Festus. I love you anyways.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's alright, man.
Confident who I am.
It's quite normal these days, Festus. So it's alright.
Joker. We all know the truth, guys. You know how I roll.
Try harder. So, yeah, we were speaking this morning about Israel and stuff, and yeah, bless Israel. Bless Israel. If you saw our previous video, bless Israel and bless Mexicans and Nigerians and
Bless Mexico.
and bless everybody. There's a blessing in doing what you're supposed to do anyways. That is establishing the kingdom of heaven here, the kingdom of God. You establish it here on earth. And there's a blessing when you're doing what you're supposed to do. So pray for every nation, for every knee to bow in front of the King of Kings, Jesus.
Lord of Lords.
All right.
Amen.
Festus, guess what? They were saying to me that it's so cool that this channel, even when so far was made by manly men, right? Before this episode that we just happened.
Yeah.
They said it's so cool that it's as well for women.
Yeah.
That actually women are enjoying
Oh, wow.
this TV show or this YouTube show,
Oh, wow.
this internet show, whatever it is.
That's cool.
And they're enjoying it. They're having gags with us. They are supporting the word, enjoying what we're sharing, which was the point, right? So it's basically that you were here in the car with us on the back seat, and probably one day we should do a rifle. Of course, you come with us and have to wait all day until we finish working and then come back with us again. It would be cool to have somebody, I guess in the future,
I guess speaker.
a guest speaker here in the back or something like that, or maybe in my place, and I will be in the back bothering or something like that. Probably I'll be driving when I have my license card. And
Or if you work in Milton Keynes, you're working in Northampton,
yeah,
or you commute,
yeah.
maybe you could be a candidate.
Yeah, if you want to be with us, just you're working in Milton Keynes and you're from Northampton.
Or you chip in for fuel, though.
Yeah, you want to help with fuel.
You chip in for fuel.
Chipping for fuel.
You pay fuel.
Okay. Yeah.
Chip in means you.
You will pay for fuel. Thank you very much, Festus. Yeah, even if you want to speak, if you are a silent guy, just come help us with fuel.
Everybody.
It will be the scan out of my feet. So, yeah, bless you, brother. Bless you and bless Israel.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I've been thinking of having the 360 camera in here so I can show you guys
The surroundings.
the surroundings when we're driving. Probably the audio will be not as good because I have no way if I can connect the microphone into the 360 camera. But we are thinking about that. As soon as we get a good tripod for the car so it doesn't just fall, we're gonna have that 360 camera going on in here. And it's almost end of the month,
Which means what?
which means payday.
Beto saw his
Oof.
payslip.
Cut. So guys, bless Israel.
Beto saw his payslip.
By the way, it would be cool if you can subscribe. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will appreciate a lot because we're doing these videos daily. And
Why you changing the subject?
huh?
Why you changing the subject?
What subject?
Why is it so sensitive? I'm not gonna tell him. I didn't see your payslip.
No, nobody's seen it. Nobody knows the day, nor the time, nor the.
But the good thing about
money.
payday is Beto's taking me out to this Chinese restaurant.
Koya kosha. Koya karakia.
You said it. You said it. Did you not say it?
Did you say split?
God is watching.
Did you say split?
God is watching you, bro.
Guys, it's so good to be able to work in the UK finally after 2 years,
Wow.
and that opens the doors for a lot of possibilities, for a lot of opportunities. Actually, we were discussing in one of the videos, it's like being Superman. You have all of these superpowers, yet you cannot use them. So I was like that in the UK. Now I'm like Batman, really, not like Superman,
man.
but yeah, Batman. Still able to do what I have to do, and it's so great, man. I think.
Do you want to tell him how the journey was, how difficult it was before you were actually able to?
I want to cry.
You don't want to cry because I was asking a question before, wasn't it?
I don't want to cry.
I know it's touching. Listen, even me, obviously I've been in the UK for a long time, so I can work here. But when I finished uni, oh my gosh, I didn't have a job for like a whole year.
Oh wow.
So I was broke, bro.
Broke?
I was broke.
Broke.
I was broke. I couldn't afford the K and the E at the end.
Broke.
I
was broke.
I was broke.
I was a broke.
Listen, so I know. One day we'll talk about
Yeah, definitely.
that kind of process, because a lot of people go through that process of unemployment.
Yes.
And it's a very real topic. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
That I was young when I went through it, and
You're still
I'm still
young,
young,
man.
but
Still
I was
young.
younger.
Yeah.
You're still young, but you're older than
stop
me. You're older than me, so young and old. Older is not old. Go through that.
Okay, go on, Festus. Go on.
So what I'm trying to say is, it's a very real topic, and I feel like it's something that, because some of the young guys that I know, they finish uni, they come and ask me questions, and I just like encourage them, on how they should position themselves,
Yes.
to be employable.
Yes.
How they should go about applying for jobs and things that they should focus on, even if I'm not in their particular field of their subject area. I think it'd be a good topic to explore. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Well, if you want to know a little bit of my journey in the UK, where we were in Mexico, my wife and I, we were in Mexico. We had the twins, and we felt like God was about to move us when we found out that we were pregnant with our third child. And well, we decided to move out of Mexico, come to the UK. When a woman is pregnant, to come and visit or have our third child in here, since the twins were already British.
Okay, yeah.
So let's have the third one British as well, because it won't be unfair for him not to be British. So we came here, but by the time Mexico was turned into like not a safe place for us to be with our babies, because in the area that we were helping in Monterrey, Mexico, the violence was arising, and we heard a lot about of babies being kidnapped, stuff like that. It's not like that everywhere in Mexico, but the place that we were, it was quite hot because it's close to the border. Usually, border cities in Mexico are quite hot, so we heard about some stuff going on. So we decided, you know what, in the UK, they have access to a better medical insurance. They have access to better education, and
were they referring to the NHS?
Yeah, it was.
Let's continue.
Yeah, so they were already referred to NHS, all of them. So we tried to do that, but then it was the issue of my visa, right? I'm Mexican, I'm not British. Maybe for you it's not so clear because of my good accent, but sure, all right.
Didn't know.
All right,
It's a revelation.
I'm Mexican. I'm sorry, it's like I fake it so well, all sport, and so. Yeah, we started doing my visa or my paperwork, and then I got rejected almost 1 year after. And then we challenged that rejection, and then we go to court, and finally I get my working visa. But I'm speaking about a process of 2 years almost. In the way, we had a lot of lovely people that supported us, including my parents-in-law. They've been supporting us amazingly. Like imagine that they are like in their third year of their life right now, and not saying that they're old, but
they're in third year. I've never heard that.
Me neither. Just I don't know how to say. They're older. I mean, they're older than us. They're supposed right now to be retired and being in peace, and they opened their house for us, a family that is already formed or forming, right? With twins under 2 years and a new baby. So honestly, they have gone through a lot. So they've been supporting us a big time, and as well people that opened their hearts and their wallets as well, their banks, to support us. Well, Sarah was not able to work for a while because she was pregnant after pregnancy, and all of this stuff. So on the way, People's God has been an amazing support for us, and I cannot tell you the amount of challenges that we have faced because of that situation, and we have overcome. So we're not stagnant. We are moving forward, but there's always challenges. Now, what I was going to say. Now we're finally in the place that we are able to start moving forward with this job. But it's all things to God.
Yeah.
So we're now looking forward to get a house, a couple of cars, and yeah, man, we're moving forward for me to get the nationality, the citizenship. So I reckon that's around 6 to 7 years now.
That's awesome, man. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I really rate you for staying the course. That's putting continue and pursue.
Yeah, man. I mean, many times I was tempted to just
go back.
Yeah, go back.
Because in Mexico you had everything sorted. You had all your contacts. You knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I speak perfectly the language.
Yeah.
Even when I'm British.
So like to come here and go through that process, man.
Yeah.
Respect, man.
Yeah, it's learn. In the beginning, I need to tell you that I didn't understand the accents. I knew English, but I was not trained to hear different accents like the Hindu accent, the Arabic accent, all the accents. I haven't heard Mexican accent around accents, but
that's
as
the
well.
hardest one.
Yeah, the African accents, the Jamaican, the Caribbean accents, the Scottish, the Irish. So all the accents mixed together in one place. So naturally, my ears were not trained to understand all of them. So many times when I went to McDonald's
you order burgers.
I ordered something.
And
I ended up
flurry.
I ended up paying for more stuff because they were like, "Oh, sure," and I was like, "Yes, please," because I feel the pressure of the queue behind me, and I was not like confident enough to ask, "What did you say?" or "Can you repeat it again?" And when they repeat it, they just say it the same way. So, yeah, it was challenging. So
That's funny.
so even today when I go to sometimes to Kentucky Fried Chicken, oh, sorry for the commercial, that's 12,000 pounds if you don't want me to edit that right now. Yeah, I have to say, how do you call that burger there in the picture on the board? And they still give me the wrong things. The wrong things because, well, Kentucky Fried Chicken menu is not that clear. Really.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. No matter how good your English is, McDonald's and KFC will still get it wrong. They'll still give you the wrong thing. If you don't check, the bag, if you don't check the bag before you leave,
Yeah.
you're gonna have the wrong thing anyway. So don't worry about
I wanted ketchup, not curry. So people all the time is like, so where you're from? And why? Your accent is different. What accent? I'm from Mexico. And oh, Mexico, why are you doing it here? What, like, over there is so cool, why are you doing it here? And then I tell them, well, I have responsibilities. I have a family to run, and yeah, so good. And it's so important as men to be fruitful, to be productive.
Yeah.
And it's so good for you as men. So if you're feeling frustrated because you're not producing, I understand. So start doing something. Even when I was not able to work in here, I was trying to do exchanges, like something that was not breaking the law,
Yeah.
but allowed me to get a little bit of money. I was telling you yesterday how I was like many times doing like certain designs or websites or photography for
friends and family.
For friends and family, yeah, for the concept of donation. And sometimes people, when they hear donation, they hear super cheap. I will give you nothing.
Yeah.
So many times I had to suffer that, but I had no choice because I didn't want to break the law.
Yeah.
But now I'm able to work. God bless me with this amazing job, and oh my days, like I can breathe now. And it's been now a month that I've been working, so yeah, a lot of debts to pay, but it's like just the sense of that, to feel that I'm moving on and God is with me. It's just so different.
It's really good, man.
Probably I will later I will tell you all more details, but in the big picture, it was that 2 years of waiting, 2 years of suffering, 2 years of going to the shop and not being able to buy what you want, but you just buy what you can. And just the basics, and just to count every single penny. So yeah,
that's tough, man.
Yeah,
but God is faithful.
Yeah, as well. I remember how good I felt the first time I got some money by donation by me doing some photography here. That I was so happy that I was able to come to the church and put some money in the offering.
Wow.
Yeah, that to me, I think that was one of the most important times, like the UK.
Wow.
Of course, the burn of my children. How you say?
The burden.
No, the burden when they came to life, like the burn when they were born. The birth of my children. Most important times in my life in the UK. But yeah, God is good. So I'm telling you, if you're in that situation that is difficult, do whatever you can do, whatever is in your hands, and pray, and you won't receive more than you cannot take. And we'll pray for you as well. And you will succeed. I'm telling you, you are naturally victorious. If you have the nature of Jesus in you, you are not naturally victorious. Even Jesus had to go through some stuff. So a life with Christ is not a life exempt of suffering or challenges. It's just that we have better resources to grab our lives from, which is Jesus and heaven. So what they say, don't think that you're gonna have an all rose life, like or blue sky life. just because
All
you try.
roses, yeah.
Yeah, all roses.
All roses. It's not gonna be all roses.
No, it's not gonna be all roses with Christ, but truly, you will endure because you are holding His. You're standing on His foundation, which is solid. Nothing can shake the foundation of Jesus. And it's so easy to build your life in different foundations. For example, if I was building my life in the foundations of my gifts, on the foundations of my own resources, the foundations of my contacts or influences, well, if that goes, all my life is gonna fall.
True.
So it's like today in ministry, right? I play the drums. If I was building my ministry or my relationship with God based on my playing drums, the moment I lose a hand, all my confidence in God is gonna leave.
Yeah.
So people who is building their ministry, or they feel that they're doing good because they're having good ministries, be careful that you're not founding your life in that ministry. Found your life in Jesus. He will bring the ministry. And if you build your life on Jesus, that's not gonna fall. It's not gonna end. So you will be solid.
That's so true. That's so true.
I think something similar I was telling to you the other day about Mary, choosing the person you're gonna marry with, right?
Yeah.
It's a really popular message right now. They say like, get married because of purpose and destiny, right? Get somebody that goes with your purpose and destiny, and you're gonna help each other with your purpose and destiny, and that's cool. But the problem is that a lot of people is getting married because of purpose and destiny, and they forget all about love, all about attraction, all about chemistry. So let me tell you something, all about love. Yeah, why is Beto not saying love? He said love at the end. I'm sorry, I was just like, I forgot about it. Marry because of love. Get married because of attraction. Get married because of you really love that person, and there's a lot of chemistry. Let me tell you something. Whereas purpose and destiny will never produce love, but love produces purpose and destiny. So don't get married because of purpose and destiny only. Of course, if you have love and you see a purpose and destiny, you're on the money, right? You're on the money. But don't get married only because of purpose and destiny. It doesn't matter how good preacher he is. Doesn't matter how good doctor he is. Marry because of you love each other, and then love will produce that. What do you think about that?
I think that's true, man. Well, I've never been married, but with someone who's not married, I think it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be marrying someone because you're in love with the idea of fulfilling the destiny or a calling, then that, you know, you're not really marrying a person. You're marrying the idea.
Yeah, you're marrying the idea.
Yeah. So, and for whatever reason, if that idea is never realized, you're in a bit of a pickle, ain't you, mate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I totally agree with that, man. But yeah, I have little knowledge about marriage, so I'm just soaking it all in for you.
I think it applies to all kind of relationships. If you love what you do what you love.
True.
And so yeah, I think that was my 5 minutes of wisdom of today. Squeeze. After that, I'm done.
Yeah, bedtime.
Bedtime. I'm dumb. But yeah, man. Yeah. So, what do you think about that? Should you marry because of purpose and destiny, or because of love? Which one is more important?
I mean, purpose and destiny in the Christian world, or in general. I mean, I think it obviously it has its place.
Yeah.
Let's not lie.
Yeah.
You can't marry someone whose life is going the opposite direction to where you're going.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It plays a key part, but should you base the decision
on that
if other areas are lacking, like attraction?
Yeah.
Should you marry someone that you're not attracted to just because you want to be a really good. You're gonna be a really powerful worship pastor or something.
Yeah.
And they're also a powerful worship pastor.
Yeah.
But you're not attracted to them.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, just because he's leading really good at church, or has a lot of influence, or that stuff is attractive. I have to say.
Yeah, that stuff can be attractive.
It's quite attractive when you see somebody who is moving on God, and you see them like in power and ministry on fire. That's attractive. That's naturally attractive, but shouldn't be all the motive for you to be with that person, because at the end that's part of their gift, their job, their assignment. Is not who they are. It's what they do.
Yes, true.
So, yeah, it's so important, that point, I guess. Yeah, guys, and as well, if you like somebody who's really good looking and is not gifted, it's better than if you marry somebody who is not good looking and really gifted, if looks are really important for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be honest with yourself of what do you like.
But there's some stuff you can't compromise on.
Yeah, some stuff you cannot compromise.
Like, your value system, I guess, needs
system.
Your value system needs to be on point. Like, if they don't value the things that you value, especially your things that you value morally, what are you doing?
I'm starting to move the head like that. Yeah.
You know, they don't believe what you believe about, in terms of God, purity, doctrine, about simple things about faith.
Values, I guess, because let me interrupt you there and you just continue maybe in the video tomorrow, or just when we come. But sometimes, even if you're a Christian, you can be a completely different joke. Even if so, they tell us don't marry somebody who is not a Christian. That's opposite joke. That's a different joke. No, it's like occasionally values, all the stuff. You can have two Christians that have completely different values, different jokes completely, or you can have somebody who's not a Christian marry somebody who's a Christian and have same joke, like same values, respectful, blah blah blah. You know, has a good. I don't know, man. People is gonna reply to that.
This is gonna be an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah. So, guys, I interrupted Festus, but he's going to continue. We have to come to the end of our trip. If you like these videos, thumbs up. If you love them, subscribe. And thank you very much. Festus, you want to say something else?
You've said it all. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Go and see no more. Subscribe. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you know that subscribing is good and you don't do it, it counts as a sin. Subscribe.